Check out some amazing new acrylic accessories from Kromlech. Spiky bits. Alright, welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. Baer with you again today with some new hobby game aids. We definitely love the game aids here at Spiky Bits because if there's anything that makes your games go faster, it's a few game aids on the tabletop. But that being said, Kromlech's coming in hot with this new line of acrylic. We got rangefinders, of course, the Age of Sigmar version of a rangefinder, and wound markers, and also hull point designations for your vehicles. Now, there is a ton of different styles. They have these in orange, they have these in green. It's that translucent, like laser cut white finish that we've all come to know and love. Now, what I like about these is it's got all the delineations here. You've got your 2-inch, you've got your 3-inch. So all of these things help. You know, obviously 40K, you want this. 2 inches, you definitely want an Age of Sigmar. 1 inch, you want an Age of Sigmar too. Now this little piece right here, I'm not sure how sturdy that's gonna be, but I mean, over time, it may bust. You're gonna have to, you know, kind of take really good care of your particular miniatures. Maybe they should, I guess that was the only way to make it work right there. So I'm not sure. I haven't had these that long. I haven't used them and abused them, so to speak. But that would be my only concern for this particular design here. Now, speaking of designs, they got some fresh Chaos Stars. They got some Imperial Aquillas. Now, of course, they don't call them that. They got Orc things. They've got a whole different slew of. They got Robot Legions. They've got Scarabs, avatars, like all this stuff. Like if you want, they probably got you covered. Swarms, some sort of Tau thing, I don't know what that is, but they have a ton of it on their website. They are €6.99 euros, which I think is about par for American monies in these days. Now, of course, they call these things different things. Like for Tau, it's Enclave. For Tyranids, it's Swarm. For Eldar, it's Avatar, and things like that. But I think we all know exactly what that means, right? I really dig this little tool here, and they call this the Hammer Battle Ruler, because this has all your handy dandy stuff. You can put it on a thread, on a string, on a chain, whatever you want, and it makes it measuring things in Age of Sigmar super easy, because this is basically your quick reference. You know, your 1 inch, your 3-inch, and then your 2-inch for a lot of your weapons. This, I don't know what this is. 1/2 inch. I've never had to measure 1/2 inch in Age of Sigmar, but I imagine these are going to come in quite handy. This particular little contraption is €4.99 euros, which, like I said, is about $4.99 in American money. And then they have two great wound counter offerings. Now, this one here is called Wound. What is this called? Wound Counter, $5.99. It's got the round cut out here. It's kind of like a pentagon shape, and it says Wound on it. Now, I want to scroll on their site. I'm actually there right now. And they have all sorts of dials and different things for X-Wing as well. Wound markers, yeah, $6.99. But it also comes with these little blood drops. For a lot of times, you know, when you have a bigger miniature or something, that might come into play a little bit better, right? But what I really like about these, and this is a thing that a lot of people kind of take for granted on the tabletop, like say you have a multi-wound model, right? Like a race guard or, I don't know, insert thing here, right? Sometimes it's really hard, like if you put a dice or you put a wound token next to it, and then you gotta remember to like bring it with it. But if you have these little loops, you can just be like, alright, he took a wound. There's no question who has the wound now, and then when you go to move it, that's just one less thing to like pick up and move around. So you don't have to worry about who's got what. This would be great for Age of Sigmar because these are pretty big. You can put them over horns and tusks and weapon arms and things like that. Great for, you know, normal games of 40K as well. It seems like it would just work out. So this pack is $6.99. I think it's a good quality, good value. They ship out of Europe. Stuff gets here pretty quick. It all comes, you know, in professional packaging with UPC labels and things like that right there. So there's no question about what you're buying. They also have several different colors. You know, they got orange and this translucent green right now. I think they said they're going to come out with some other ones, but I haven't seen. I think there's a yellow. I know I've seen a yellow or HDF. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but I remember seeing a yellow on that. And then of course the wound tokens. Now again, this would be super easy to use for your vehicles. You could just literally put this over a headlight, put this over a turret, put this over a weapon, something like that, just to keep track and just kind of drag them along with you. It's big enough that it would work. And it's, you know, it's a whole point marker. So, hey, there's 4 of these on a Land Raider. Well, I guess it's dead. Or, you know, there's 2 left or something like that. Put it over a smokestack. And this little pack's $5.99. Again, very, very high quality. It's got the little whole point name on it right there. No mistakes what this is. And there, like I said, there's 2 different colors. So if you got a couple of different armies, you know, or something, or want to mix and match for, you know, whatever, just looking different, just kind of a different feel for different armies, kind of seems like the way to go. So Kromlech is coming in hot. They've got, you know, professional quality products, great looking casted miniatures, all sorts of upgrade bits. Now they're getting into the acrylic game, doing, you know, all the custom templates and things like that. So it's anybody's guess, you know, what they'll come out with next, but they always seem to be putting something out, and I can't say enough good things about these folks out of Europe. Great designs, great accessories, aka game aids for the hobby, and they're coming on strong in 2017 for sure. So make sure you check them out. They're at Bits of War, that's BITS of war.com, or you can just do a Google search for Kromlech, CROMLECH. That's what they look like right there. And either way, you will find them on the internet.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.